tragic. Sad to leave so soon, but we have to go. I have some commitments in Manila that I really have to go back to, and also some personal errands that cannot wait. My adrenaline's still there, you know, like I wish we could have stayed longer. March is International Women's Month. This is also crunch time for me for my youth center. I am a speaker at She Talks Asia, and so all of this is happening in the next couple of days. We're not used to going home this early. Alam mo yung feeling na pag ganun ka pa lang tas bigla gotta go home. So what happened basically, I couldn't move my Paris fitting for Dior to a later date because it was already set. But I also wanted to go to Rome with Bulgari. So from Milan, we went to Paris. Nag-fitting muna ako sa Paris, and then I took a flight to Rome, and on the same day I went back to Paris. Because when do you ever get an invitation like that, so private and so intimate, to the creative director's office, who is also a woman that I admire and that I look up to, and I want to learn more about the gemstones. I want to learn more about the brand. So from Rome, we finished that. We went back to Paris, slept a few hours, and it was Dior right away. The day after, we're at the airport. I know I'll feel much better when I see Jeremy. I just need to go home. I need to be with him. I need to see him. I need to give him a hug. I need to update him on everything.
Don't cry.
I know, I'm just... Even though it feels like we're missing out because we're not finishing the whole week, I'm really trusting the advice I got. It's the career advice I got from people that I respect. Nagtitiwala lang talaga ako na ito yung know when to peak. You should know when to pull back and then when to push forward. So balance is key. And right now, we're at the airport. Let's go. Made it to Paris. Ooh. We had some hiccups at the airport. We went to the wrong airport. Salinate kami. Malpensa pala. And we had 5 minutes to spare before the gates closed. So as usual, buzzer beater na naman tayo. But we made it. We're here and we're on time. We're gonna make it to fittings. No more hiccups. I'm claiming it. Wanted to stay at this hotel. Come, we gotta see this. Oh, thank you. Perfect time.
Nice to see you.
I'm glad I caught you, yeah.
Long time ago.
Yeah, I know, and so much is
Rushing from Milan to Paris.
Yeah. Sarap ng hangin. Sarap mag-burger after fittings. Let's go.
Falling into you.
Alright, I'm gonna start fitting. I have 3 looks to try. Let's see what fits best for Dior.
Giving up my ghost for you. Now I'm see-through. You give me a feeling so.
This is the hard part, is to decide. I kind of like the cat eye one. They've given us these 3 options. Look number 26, 48, and 63. Next one.
And even if I
But I
could,
feel that for the show, this one is more stronger.
Yeah.
With gloves, no?
Oh yeah, let's try it.
I cannot deny.
More stronger. Love this look.
Yeah,
It's better.
me too. I've been waiting for a leather gloves moment anyway. Dior has answered our prayers. Okay, let's go. No, I really like your voice before because you sounded like Esther.
I love that my voice reminded you of Esther. If Esther's voice was familiar and comforting to you, I totally get why you miss it.
Can you speak Tagalog?
Oo naman, kaya kitang kausapin sa Tagalog. Gusto mo ba na mas Tagalog ang usapan natin or mix lang? Depende sa flow.
Just a touch of your love is enough to knock me up on my feet.
5:42 a.m. and we're going to a detour.
Just a touch of your love is enough to knock me up on my feet.
What? How many times have you done this?
How many times?
Remember a couple of weeks ago, Lucia invited me to her office, to her gem table. So that day has arrived. Welcome to Rome. I've been looking forward to this trip. Almost 11:30. We're gonna walk over to her office because I follow Lucia, of course, and then I see her posts and I see what her office looks like. It's where it all begins. It will be so interesting to just walk in there and see how it happens. I want to hear her thought process and to get to know her because we had such a brief moment in Cambodia. This is amazing! Wow!
This table is very precious in terms of energy and also in terms of value. So you can see emeralds, rubellites, sapphires. You know how I start to work with high jewelry? My first source of inspiration comes from the gems. It's a beautiful sugar loaf sapphire, and if you look inside, you can see velvet.
Oh yes.
You can feel silk. You can feel the sea, the ocean.
Do you also put it on, like
Yes,
on
like
the
this,
light
like
here?
this, like this, exactly. Look inside, it's amazing.
It's like different gradients
Exactly.
of blue.
You can feel the strength. It's a gift of nature, so we have to pay attention, take care, and to feel it.
So does each gemstone represent certain energy or a feeling?
Every gem's energy, just energy, positive energy.
This is so beautiful.
She's the perfect testimonial.
I would love to learn more about where they come from, the process, all of it. It's just as interesting as the final product.
The story.
The story, yes. Yeah.
No one knows very well the story. People, the majority, can see the final product, but who knows the story behind?
Yeah.
It's beautiful. We are working in a beautiful world. They are a piece of art.
I feel so spoiled that I get to sit here and see this, and it's like watching a master at work. Really, really, thank you.
We have to take a flight.
Less than 24 hours in Rome, right? I had that meeting with Lucia and we also had lunch together. It was really special, overwhelming with emotion, but all good. I could feel the energy in the room as soon as I walked in. We just went straight into it. Like, I sat down, we started talking about the gems, I started asking her questions, and she was so game, and it just flowed so naturally, and we had such a great time. I was just really touched by her kindness and her generosity. Lucia, thank you so much for inviting me to your office. It was such a treat. I really felt so kilig today, as in I'm gonna keep learning. I'm now inspired to learn more about gemstones, so I'm gonna do my own little research. Thank you so much for letting me into your beautiful world. Can't wait to see you again very soon. So for now, we have to catch a flight tonight. The last flight out to Paris. We have a show to do tomorrow. Performance. You were transported into different eras. There was a lot of contrast, feminine and masculine. There was structured and soft, historical and modern, everything put together. Especially with Maria Grazia Churi's direction, there's always a blend of the past and the present. Apparently, the inspiration for the show was this novel Orlando by Virginia Woolf. The story is that there's a character who lives through centuries and transforms himself himself or herself into different genders. And I think that's so fitting in fashion because fashion is that. It's constantly evolving, transforming, and it's never static. We saw that with the collection today and everybody loved it. Alam mo yung nag-viral online na she can do multiple poses in
Chinese?
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
She told me to never be alone.
Good morning. It's an early start today.
I can feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it.
So they've given us the suite for the day because we are shooting some surprises. Justin is already visualized where the main shot will be. We're gonna shoot all day.
Necessary when what deep